Jerry Reed, an iconic musician, was born into an impoverished and unstable marriage. He overcame the limits of childhood and spent years in foster care and orphanages. Despite his struggles, Reed perfected his art and created his unique sound. But a horrible event terminated his life. This heartbreaking story from the world of country music sheds light on Reed's difficult upbringing and final moments. Join us as we analyze one of the most heartbreaking stories in country music. Beginning his career as a toddler in an orphanage home in Rockmart, Georgia, Jerry Reed went on to become a successful performer in the country music industry. Reed's grandparents in Rockmart provided him with encouragement and support even though he was having difficulties at home. At the age of 4 months, Reed's parents divorced, causing him and his sister a great deal of sorrow. Financial limitations made it challenging to give Reed the proper care during his formative years, which were also characterized by instability due to his multiple placements in foster homes throughout Georgia. Cynthia, Reed's mother, never wavered in her commitment to giving her son a caring and encouraging environment, appreciating his musical ability, and making sure he could follow his aspirations. She later got remarried after working hard and bringing Reed and his sister back home. The family found comfort and enjoyment in music, and Reed's innate gift for performing started to come through. He would frequently amuse himself by acting like a singer, making props out of everyday items, and mimicking the Grand Ole Opry. These creative performances played a major role in shaping his career as a musician. Despite uncertainties and the potential of other career choices, Reed's unwavering tenacity and passion for music motivated him to seek a career in Nashville. Reed's mother, Cynthia, saw how important it was to support her son's artistic aspirations and worked hard to save money until luck smiled on him. She persevered for months and eventually saved $7, enough for a new guitar. Together with his mother, Reed developed his guitar talents, and practice sessions taught him the foundations of entertainment. Ultimately, Reed's extraordinary career can be linked to his ability to pick things up quickly, his willingness to persevere in the face of adversity, and his innate gifts as a guitarist, singer, and actor. Many aspiring country music musicians have been influenced by his effortless and accurate guitar playing. After completing his education at Atlanta's O'Keefe High School, Reed discovered his passion for acting, singing, and songwriting. But maintaining his love of music and his interest in formal education became too difficult with this dual emphasis. He dropped out of school to focus on his full-time professional music career, working during the day at the cotton mill in Atlanta. Reed started honing his acting abilities by performing in dive bars and honky-tonks in his community. His remarkable guitar abilities were noticed in 1954 after he met well-known music industry person Bill Lowry. Reed's unusual song choice, an original work titled A.M.'s Wooden Leg, impressed Lowry. Reed decided to pursue a profession in music after realizing that a regular degree would no longer be required for his chosen path. In addition to giving Reed invaluable experience, his tour with Ernest Tubb and the Texas Troubadours offered doors for him to pursue other chances. He also played alongside veteran musicians like Ernest Tubb and Mel Tillis, contributing to his skills as a musician. Reed continued to struggle with money even though he continued to perform and worked part-time as a disc jockey at WGST radio station. His success in landing a part-time job at the cotton mill, which allowed him to follow his musical dreams and maintain ties to his heritage, was greatly aided by Lowry. With the network he had accumulated over the years, Reed's career took off when he released his first song, If the Good Lord's Willing in the Creek, at the age of 18. The song acquired popularity due to being performed by famous musicians like Johnny Cash in 1958, praising his contributions to the music industry. Reed's popularity grew in spite of the fierce competition, and he eventually became known as a teenage phenomenon. The recording of his rockabilly song When I Found You in 1956, which pleased the producers with its arrangement and unique singing style, was his most noteworthy professional accomplishment at Capitol Records. His adaptability was evident from the success of both renditions. On July 9, 1959, Jerry and Priscilla Mitchell tied the knot. They had met while pursuing their respective musical goals. They were able to retain a close personal relationship and support each other's professional endeavors. During their marriage, they frequently served as Jerry's closest confidant and largest supporter. They combined their careers and family by raising their 2 daughters, Sidina and Charlotte Elaine, but Priscilla had to pull back from her singing career to focus on her family. Jerry Reed's wife Priscilla Mitchell valued family over her burgeoning solo career, which helped them negotiate the turbulent nature of the entertainment world. They overcame these obstacles to maintain a solid relationship by emphasizing milestone celebrations and mutual career support. A setback for Reid came in 1959 when he was drafted into the U.S. Army, which required him to temporarily leave Capitol Records in order to serve his nation. But Brenda Lee's song "That Is All You Got to Do," which peaked at number 10 in the pop charts while he was serving in the military, showcased his talent even more and helped clear the path for his comeback to the music business. Priscilla assumed responsibility for running their family on her own, taking care of daily duties and money matters. Jerry's professional chances were preserved by her using her connections and knowledge to make sure he stayed in the area throughout his military duty. Jerry's creative spirit was nurtured by Priscilla, who inspired many of his compositions when he was serving in the Army. She left the Army in 1962, and they traveled to Nashville, where Priscilla had already excelled as a country music artist with a #1 hit opposite Roy Druski. Jerry gained further advantages from being a successful vocalist, since his partner Reid signed with Nashville's Columbia Records and had some success in pop music with songs like "Goodnight Irene" and "Holly Gully." Following a period of minor success, Jerry changed labels to RCA Records, where in 1965 he was approached by well-known RCA Victor musician Chad Atkins about working together. "If I Do Not Live Up to Reid's CD," Atkins produced it. Because of the form of his right hand, Jerry created a unique guitar style known as the claw, which catapulted him to popularity in 1967. The roles that Reid played with Elvis Presley, including Guitar Man and Big Boss Man, gave him a great deal of success and satisfaction. Reid was inspired to pursue new musical endeavors after he and Atkins' instrumental album "Me and Jerry" received a Grammy Award in 1971. Jerry's talent was further recognized with a Grammy Award for Best Country Vocal Performance. To sum up, Jerry Reid's smoking addiction was one of the worst things that had happened to him. It not only harmed his health but also Priscilla Mitchell, his wife. Renowned country music performer Jerry Reid smoked since he was a young child and used it as a coping method for the pressures and stress of his high-energy lifestyle. But in his latter years, his smoking habit caused serious health issues, such as persistent respiratory issues and a deterioration in his vocal health. His cardiovascular issues made life even more difficult for him, and his lung damage was irreversible. At the age of 71, Reid passed away on September 1, 2008, from complications resulting from his emphysema. His passing was a great loss for the country music scene and had a profound impact on Priscilla Reid, his wife. Throughout his life, Priscilla had been a pillar of support, particularly throughout his fight with emphysema. Priscilla was crushed by her passing and found it difficult to go on without the lively and vivacious partner she had known for many years. In the years that followed her husband's death, she struggled with despair, turning their once vibrant home into a depressing haven. Though Priscilla battled to fill the emptiness left by Jerry's absence, she found comfort in her memories of her time with him. 6 years after Jerry's death, on September 24, 2014, she passed away at the age of 73, bringing an end to an incredible and long-lasting love story that lasted almost 50 years. Brad Paisley listed Reid's musicianship and artistic attitude as major influences. He will continue to inspire new generations of artists, guitarists, and performers with his unique guitar methods, storytelling, songwriting, and compelling performances. Musicians from all genres, including rock and country, frequently credit Reid as an inspiration, and his songs are still recorded by performers who value his charisma and technical prowess. Reid also played a crucial role as mentor and collaborator, working closely with other musicians, sharing his knowledge and passion for music. His partnerships expanded the genre of country music and produced fresh sounds and ideas. His guitar skills and unique style have influenced other country music guitarists. Reid's legacy is distinguished by his creativity, entertaining, and strong love of music. His contributions to country music, pioneering guitar methods, captivating acting roles, and influence on future generations of musicians will cement his reputation as a life lived passionately. So viewers, for the next update please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.